Hi, my name's Steve Wiley. This is my video diary. Obviously, I mean, not exactly my Icelandic space saga, is it? That's kind of... Hi, I'm Steve Wiley. This is my video diary. I'm making this as a record of a pretty big thing, a world first. Something that I think is going to be really, really big. I'm going to be selling my soul on eBay. It's day 3, and I just realised I never really explained where I got the idea from. It's where Satan comes in, really. I mean, he was the main influence. He came to see me one day and offered me the deal. You know, contracts written in blood, soul traded for the deepest wish, and all that. I mean, I can't say I wasn't tempted, but I'm not an idiot. I mean, I don't want to go to hell. So I said no to the devil. I think he respected my position. But it got me thinking, you see. I mean, if the second most powerful being in the entire universe wants my soul, then well, surely it must be worth a shitload on the modern market. I mean, I might not get as much, but I mean, at least there isn't the downside of eternity in hell to consider. Still nothing. Oh, it's early days, plenty of time. Heaps of time. It's day 5, and yeah, not a huge amount happening, but you know, it's still early days. I'm not worried. Anyway, I thought I'd take the time to talk a little bit more about myself, you know, the background and stuff. You know, been selling on eBay for a little while, following the family line. Dad's in sales, you know, he lives and breathes them. He's just fantastic, amazing. You know, he always used to say to me when I was a kid, "Son, every cell of my being is sales." That was one of his lines. It's amazing. I mean, his first big sale, you probably heard of it, was Grandma Dot, you know. He just saw this opening in the grandma market and just went for it, you know. Just boom, big money, heaps of money. And, you know, of course, you know, everybody's wanting to ride the grandma boom, and, you know, 6 months later, when the arse falls out of the market, Dad's able to buy it back for, like, you know, a fifth of what he paid for it. It's amazing. You know, and, I mean, I've had some pretty big sales myself, you know, really famous ones, like, you know, when I sold my hopes and dreams. Yeah, but, you know, brother bought them back for me because, you know, apparently I didn't do very much. I was just sitting around the house looking at stuff, you know. And yeah, and then there was my sex appeal. I did really well on that, you know, really well. You know. Actually, if I'd known I was going to go that well, I would have held on to it for a bit longer. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just on hold to my dad. He's so busy. Would have loved to have had him in the film, but it wasn't to be.
Get Wilson on the phone, now. You there, son?
Yeah, I'm so glad you could take the time to reschedule our meeting, Dad.
Yeah, well, Tokyo dropped out, so I've got a few minutes. We'll try him at the hospital.
So you've seen my proposal?
Oh, yeah. Could you run it by me again?
I'm selling my soul on eBay. Things are a bit slow. I just need you to throw in a few dummy bids, you know, just to get things moving. Like you used to do when you used to auction those reconditioned iron lungs, you know?
Oh, son, this is just like that dolphin milk thing all over again. I said no then, and I'm saying no now.
Well, that's not fair. This thing has legs. It just needs some feet.
No is my answer. I can't afford to have my name linked to such an obviously crappy idea. I've got a reputation.
I've got a rep too, Dad, and your eBay rep's really important. Look, trust me, it'll be easy. I've even got a fake ID set up for you. Soul Trader. Get it?
No, I've got it all right. Look, son.
Yeah, Dad?
I'll think about it.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, you got him? I'll put him on. Listen, Wilson, all sales are final. Well, maybe it's a good tumour, one of those...
Dad put in one of these, you know, little bids in at 7. What's the time now? It's about 1. Things have been going completely apeshit since then, you know, like, crazy. It's like, it's up 20 grand. 20 grand. I got up this morning and it was like, wow. I couldn't understand it. It was going crazy and I was thinking, who could pay that much? Who would pay that much? And then I was looking at the names. It was like Crusade 1356 and Dianetics 2000 and all this stuff. And then it hits me. It's the church. The church and religions and stuff. All of them going for my soul. Brilliant. A whole market I never thought of, right? But it gets better. Just as the Catholics are seriously winning and everyone else is starting to slow down, Dad puts in this huge bid and just blows them out of the water. I'm thinking, shit, what's he doing? And then nothing. For ages. Then, out of nowhere, boom! This architect wants my soul as part of this new multi-story rectangular lifestyle prison package, and some big multinational groups wants it to help with their marketing campaign, and it's like we're in a completely different league. I don't know how Dad knew it, but he knew it. He just gave it this whole new thing, like bang. Good on you, Dad. Almost there. At this point, I just don't care. It's an amazing price no matter what. Dad's still bidding. He knows what he's doing. He's got balls of steel. Who knows what time it finishes? Dad? Dad? Dad, it's Steve. Dad? Look, I know you're there. You're still bidding. Dad, look, there's 30 seconds left to go. Can you just stop bidding? The price is fine. Dad? 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 Dad, can you... Just stop. Stop. Dad, can you just stop bidding, please? Dad? 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 I was this close. I'll have to relist. I can't relist. Every bastard's got a soul to sell now. Dad, where the hell were you? You stuffed the whole thing up. You can't pay for it. Not unless you've got a spare couple of million stashed away somewhere. Yeah, I remember that deal. Oh. That's what happened to Mum. Great, I guess. What are you going to do with it? Okay, you know you're never going to get the same price for it, though. This is my Granny Dot. Yeah. Yeah, it is your fault. I suppose you do deserve to pay for it. I love you too, Dad. Dad, Okay, so, this will be the last entry. As you probably know, my dad, the supremeness of Gordon, is now King of Australia, and what you probably don't know is how he got there, because nobody seems to remember that there wasn't a King of Australia until yesterday, so it's probably pointless, but he got there by selling my soul to the devil, doing the deal. My own dad. And for what? Power over 20 million people on the arse end of the universe. I suppose I would have done the same, but what do you do? It's Prince of Oz. Oh, there's a line of potential princesses and concubines outside. I guess it's not all bad. I suppose I didn't need the sex appeal after all, eh? Now, I've been looking on eBay for, deals on salvation, so we'll see how things go. I would be more pissed off if I hadn't sold most of my hopes and dreams, but what about Dolphin Milkstone? Could you turn that off?